Hi, and welcome to Yoga with Marquis. I'm happy to share with you this 15-minute nervous system downshift practice that I have created for our teachers who have returned to the school year this week. This is really for anybody who has a stressful job or is just giving so much of themselves throughout the day and needs a little support bringing their nervous system back down to a calm state. We'll use functional breath and gentle somatic movement to help cue the nervous system that it's safe to let go and return to a calm and restful state. This is a great practice to do before bed or anytime that you just need to chill out and need a little extra support coming back to that rest state in your nervous system and in your body. You can go ahead and save this video now so that way you can watch it anytime you need. And for this practice, I do have a bolster. You can use a pillow or anything that you want to put under your hips at some point during this practice. And when you're ready, lie down on your back and let's get started. I'm just going to move the bolster aside for now and we'll come onto our backs. You can keep your knees bent and let them rest together, toes pointed inward. Just kind of get comfortable. You can rest your hands on your belly or your rib cage. And then once you're here and settled, take a few deep breaths. And as you exhale, sigh it out, open the mouth, let it out. You can even make some sound with that. If it feels good to you, you might even try some horse lips. And take your pick, one more deep breath. And then you can close your mouth and come to a comfortable breath. Let your shoulders relax to the ground. Let the muscles in your face relax. Let gravity claim you. We'll slowly draw our awareness inward. And before we begin, let's just notice where you're at today. Notice how the breath moves. Is it shallow and in your chest? Does it move down to your rib cage or down all the way to the belly? Is there space between the breath? Is it continuous? Just begin to notice where you're at currently. And with that same curiosity, begin to notice any tension or buzzing energy you might still have, remnants from the day, maybe racing thoughts, whatever is going on, just take note. And say, I see you. Thank you for getting me through the day. Now let me support you. And you can begin to slow down the breath if that feels okay for you. You can have your eyes closed if that feels okay. And all throughout this practice, we'll just start to give ourselves, our bodies, subtle cues that it's okay to let go, it's okay to relax. And we'll begin this process with the breath, with some belly breathing. So with your hands on your belly or near your belly, you can start to feel the sensation of breathing into the belly. So every inhale, the belly expands upward into your hands, up towards the sky. Every exhale, it moves back down towards the spine. You can make it a two-part breath if that feels better for you, inhaling into the belly and then the chest. And then exhaling out of the chest, out of the belly. And just let your exhale be passive. Let the air just come out, the weight of your body pressing the air out of your lungs. There's nowhere to go, nothing to be. Slowly, slowly, watching with your mind's eye the air travel deeper and deeper into your belly with each breath. And if it feels okay to you, you can start to lengthen your exhale. Letting the air come out a little bit longer than the inhale. And we'll stay here about 30 more seconds, letting our breathing cue to the nervous system. We are now ready to rest. Just a few more breaths like that, deep into the belly on the inhale. And release, let it go on the exhale, letting it passively come out a little longer than feels natural. One more deep breath like that. And then we can take our hands off our bellies, elbows still anchored to the ground. We can just start to roll the wrists out, maybe move the head side to side, continuing the slow, calm breaths. And then we can take the arms by the sides, palms facing down, separate the knees a little bit, feet about as wide as the mat, or if you're on your bed, then wider than your hips, and start to drop your knees side to side, all the way down to the left, and then over to the right. You can move your arms out a little bit to make space. And if it feels good to let your knees rest on the side, on the ground, then hang out there for a minute. This is your practice. All the while we continue slow, deep breaths. Let's take the knees back up to center. We'll walk the feet in about hip width apart, and now we can definitely bring our arms by our sides, palms facing down. We'll scoot the feet in a little bit closer to the body and shimmy the shoulder blades together. We're gonna go into one of my favorite bridge flows that I love doing in class. It's really nice to release the low back. We're just gonna inhale the hips up to the sky and exhale, slowly lower them back down to the ground. On your next inhale, tuck the tailbone upward and let the tailbone lead the hips all the way up. Exhale, send the hips back down to the ground. Let's do one more like that. Inhale, tuck the tailbone upward, lift the hips, push your feet into the ground, away from the ground. Exhale, lower. On the next inhale, we're going to bring the knees to the chest, hands on each knee. Exhale, lower the feet back down, preparing for bridge pose again. Inhale, tuck the tailbone upward, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Let's do one more round just like we did. Inhale the knees towards the chest, maybe on the outside of the rib cage. Exhale, lower the feet back to the ground. And this time, inhale, tuck the tailbone upward, lift the hips up, and we'll hold here for a moment, pressing the feet into the ground. And you can exhale, and as we lower the hips, we're going to start to float the hips side to side like a leaf floating down to the ground. Maybe you want to separate your feet a little bit wider. I do. We'll bring the hips back up, tucking the tailbone up as high as they'll reach. Maybe shimmy the shoulders closer together. And then as you start to come down, sway the hips side to side all the way down. And now you can start to pair it with your breath. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, sway the hips side to side all the way down. Let's do a few more just like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, start to lower. Swaying like a leaf falling gently to the ground. Two more. Lift. Press the feet into the ground. Create space under your hips. And then exhale, lower, floating side to side like a river. Last one. Rest the hips on the ground. We'll bring the knees back towards the chest, a hand on each knee. Spread the knees wide as feels okay. And we'll just sway side to side, dropping one knee down towards the ground and then the other knee down towards the ground. And same thing, if it feels good to stay on one side for a moment and pause, you can do that. Let's come back to center, set the feet down, and here is where you will grab your bolster or pillow or a blanket if that feels okay for you. If you don't have one, this still works. It just feels really nice with one. You're going to put it under your hips, and we'll take the knees back to the chest. And then take your right ankle and lift it up slightly. Take your hands towards your right ankle so you can reach it, and with firm fingertips, start to drag your fingers down the shin, the ankle, the calf, all the way to your right knee, just giving yourself a light massage. And then make little gentle circles behind the knee, just stimulating the lymph node, helping your body release the day, process the day. We'll take firm fingertips down the right thigh, the front of the thigh, the outer edges of the thigh, the back of the thigh. Gentle massage. And then find the spot where your inner thigh meets your pelvic area. Give yourself a gentle massage there. There's another lymph node somewhere in there. Just give it a little tickle. And you can bring your right knee back towards your chest. We'll lift the left ankle and begin on this side with firm fingertips, dragging your fingers down the shin, the calf, the ankle, all the way to the left knee. And then behind the knee, make little circles, a gentle massage. And then firm fingertips all the way down your left thigh. Everywhere you can reach, gently massage your thigh. Find the point where your inner thigh meets your pelvic area and give it a little massage. And we'll bring the knees back to the outside of the rib cage. Lift your feet into the air. They don't have to be, your legs don't have to be perfectly straight. We're just going to elevate them for a few deep breaths. Just providing gentle cues to the nervous system that it can lower the heart rate. It can relax. We'll take one more deep breath here. And then we'll lower the feet down to the ground, and it's your choice. You can stay like this with your knees bent and the bolster underneath your hips or pillow, or if you would like, you can move the pillow or bolster down to under your knees and lie back, letting your head rest on the ground. You can take your hands back to your belly, eyes closed if that feels supportive to you, maybe even an eye pillow if you have one. And return to the belly breathing. Each inhale, watching with your mind's eye as the air travels in through your nose, down the throat, down to the bottom of your lungs, and the belly expanding upward. Exhale, the belly presses down towards the spine, the air comes back out, same way it came in. And we can breathe like this for about another minute. Each exhale, let the muscles in your face relax. Let the shoulders fall down to the ground. Let your low back relax, the hips. Let them relax. The only thing moving is the belly up and down as you breathe. And if you'd like, you can stay here, easing into a restful state. Or if you're ready to move, you can begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, Maybe stretch your arms overhead, take a deep breath. When you're ready, you don't have to rush. You can start to make your way back up to a seated position. And from here, we'll close with one hand on the belly, one hand on the forehead. Gently pressing the hand into the forehead and the hand into the belly. We'll take a deep breath. And you can release your hands back to your lap. Blink your eyes open if they were closed. And thank you so much for joining me in this practice. I hope that this quick 15-minute nervous system downshift was exactly what you needed. I made this so that you could return to it over and over again. So go ahead and save it for next time, and I'll see you soon.